Oh dear. Oh, live stream. Let's get this stream up.
Yeah.
No, it's not that one. That's Q3.
Yeah. I've got it. And it's for the third everyone target in the space of an hour for these streams.
Oh
And
look, it's done now. We can get the racing underway with the guys.
yeah, I'm just gonna replace the link that I sent first time round with an updated one. But they all tend to just, if they've got Twitch, they all just tend to zone in at some point. Ah, Saki's just left.
Right, that probably means his car's going to be on the grid.
Yeah, I'll invite him back in once we get underway. We're just waiting. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget your setups.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it'll be Colpy that'll have to do the start. That's what
Yeah.
my clay. Oh, I hope not. It'll
I've just
feel
said
like
Colby
it's
is the
stuck.
in-game host. Oh, Colby's the one that's crashed.
Saki crashed.
Colby.
Oh. Oh no. Right, I'll back up.
No, stay where you are.
No.
It's Colby that needs to leave. He's the one that's stuck loading. Right, hopefully this works.
He'll need to get in sharpish and get his setup done. Right, here we go. I've got waiting for players now.
Yeah. So we're literally waiting on these guys to pick their setups.
No, he won't have cold tyres, but if he gets in now...
Yeah. Come on. There we go.
There it is. So, has Colpy joined yet?
No, I can't invite. Oh, wait.
I'll just invite...
Yeah. You didn't invite Saki back in, did you? Oh, did he? I didn't get that, so... Right. So...
Fingers crossed he's got one.
Yeah, I hope that he's managed to join and just pick his set. Like, hopefully he's just one of those that has his setup to hand. Do you know where you can just
Yeah,
load
of
it?
course, it's already saved. Yeah, 100%. So here we go. So, other than Snitsy, J-Doy and Ross, everyone is starting on the hard tyres.
Honestly, I think that might be the smart choice.
I don't know.
It's a long race. It's 36 laps, and yeah, it's only a short lap, but
yeah.
it's very demanding on tyres, isn't it?
Only on the fronts. I found the rears weren't too sad. But
As I said in quali, I wouldn't know I've done like a handful of laps around here is like a little bit of a pace
I'm the same. I've only
gauge
done a little
for the people in tier 3. But I didn't really attempt to go quickly. I just tried to keep it on the track. I wasn't attacking the corners as much as I could.
I was going slowly and still couldn't keep it on track for the S's. It's a nightmare. It's worse than Japan.
It's the benefits of manual, isn't it? You can just short shift to keep the revs low and the rear planted.
Yeah, I used to moan hard about Japan. These are worse.
Yeah. Like you saw Man and Dan's conversation about it earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, 100%.
He never actually got back to me with my setup advice, so I'm wondering if he actually tried it or not.
Oh god, poor Colpy. He's got no setup. Fuel was done, so he's just running whatever the game's giving him, which is normally around here a high, low downforce.
As far as I'm aware, last season Colpy did the entire season on default setups. And was still rapid. So
that was snitsy as well, weren't it?
yeah. So if he can do it last season on default setups, as everybody just gets disqualified for missing their grid box. It's just a common theme to see that now, isn't it?
So here we go. And two DSQs, Colpy and Saki.
Lights have gone out,
no.
but... Oh, there we go.
Saki and Colpy have been disqualified.
I couldn't quite tell you where that is.
They didn't even start. So far it's clean either way. I'm not sure what happens there, but Armin took the lead.
Oh, because they can't. They haven't been able to take control of their cars.
Oh no. Well, anyway, Armin, considering he's on the hard tyre, he's commanding he's a second ahead already.
Yeah, Luke, I'm so sorry about that, mate. I genuinely don't know what to say.
Surtax is dropping. Clearly he's struggled to get some heat in them tyres.
I've still got him in P3.
He was, oh, he was P2, don't worry. Yep, 1.3.
Armin looking at getting his championship bid. Well, he's leading the championship by a margin now. I think last week it was 12 points, and then he went and I think he won last week. What race was it last week? Coulter.
Oh, that's this. Oh, Ross getting a bit squirrely there out of the little hairpins. He's dropping places here. He nearly lost the rear end.
Lucas said that he'll happily come and join us on comms if you want him to.
Up to you.
Yeah, as I'm controlling the stream, do you want to invite him to the comms party?
Yes. Okay, one sec.
Yeah, 3 voices might be a little bit too much, but we've never done it here, so it might be an interesting dynamic. We'll roll with it. I mean, at least he's willing to use his admin role for something positive.
Right, he's been added, so...
And he's still in the session. I haven't seen him leave it yet.
No, same.
So he can still just watch along with us. Here we go.
Here we go. How are we doing, Luke?
Before you answer that, remember that we're live, so...
Have you also turned your audio to on, ticked all the boxes?
Oh, Hold on, let me just check
Then
this.
we can all hear you.
Voice settings.
So we have got Teddy Henke, who's actually sort of holding the build up a bit here.
Yeah, he's he's just that little plug in the middle of the top 10, isn't he? And there's a nice DRS train behind him at the moment.
It's very difficult to pass on this track bar in 3 places, really.
I'd say 2.
You got turn 1, turn 4 for the second DRS zone, then potentially, if you're quick enough, that other little straight just after this left section. And that's the first time penalty.
Yeah, down the hill into the stadium.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I've unmuted my mic, let me just check.
As Lockman's just picked up a penalty,
Yeah,
so...
we can hear you. Look. That's Luckman time penalty as well.
So three laps in, two drivers on time penalties already.
No, it's still not unmuted.
I did hear you.
Not on a stream though.
Go into your Sheridan audio.
Yeah, you are. I can hear you on the stream.
Can you?
Yeah.
Sure. Share your voice now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Ginge and Schnitzy. Schnitzy looking right up the inside of Ginge, but
Oh, Ada making a move there. Aaron turn 1. That there's put Cammy on a bit of a struggle there. So Dylan was all over the back of him as well.
I think I am live with you now.
Yeah, Aiden saying that he's not really picked up the game and played it since it came out, but yeah, he's up like 6 positions.
Oh, I didn't even realise Wicken has passed Arman.
Those mediums coming into play, he's got them fired up and running, but I think they'll die about lap 16 at most. The hards.
That's yellow
Teddy's
flag,
gone.
and that's Teddy's gone. Is that a safety? It's a safety car straight
No,
away.
that's at the end of the S's.
Yep.
He's dropped it. I'm presuming that's on, do you know, left-hand curb on the exit, or the right-hand curb
Just
on the
before
exit.
you get onto the DRS. Yep.
Yeah, where everybody was running out wide in quali
That's
over
what
it.
I've done.
Spectator menu. What have you got turned on here? Just for...
I only ever have on telemetry, lap data, full track map, and position change.
I've got it on tyres at the moment. So if you want to chuck like penalties up, so then you can keep track of penalties, I can keep track of tyres and...
Cammy's gone in for a new wing, so that's why he got overtaken.
Yep, and he's bolted on a set of softs.
Ooh. Okay,
Brave.
so he'll be going hard. He'll be going hards next then.
Did he start on the mediums?
Yes.
Then that's why. Because he had no other option except for to bolt the hards on and go like the next 25 laps on hards.
But he'll want to take it easy catching this safety car up, because he'll destroy them.
Yeah, it's only like he's only, we'll call it a sector behind.
Yeah. And it does look like he's pushing.
Yeah, he's doing 180 into the braking zone. Actually, that's the thing. Does anyone actually know how long a pit stop around here takes on the full race trim?
18 to 20 seconds, because it's quite a small pit.
Yeah, the pit.
Approximately.
Yeah, because you enter the pits as you come out the as you come out the final corner, and then it's over and done with just after the DRS detection zone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the DRS zone. Yeah, dual detection zone around here for like Australia, which I don't understand when the straight is that long.
No,
It's dual detection.
Yes, it is. Well, there's only one. There's 2 DRS detections. You've got one on the S's.
Cammy's back in the pits, so he's just used a different compound to put the mediums back on.
Oh, right. Who else has pitted? FaZe has pitted as well.
Yeah, he's putting the mediums back on. Nope, they're hards.
So
He started on the hard, so he's used the softs for a lap, so he could and take the wing change, so he can put the hards back on.
He's taking them to the end. Whoa, that's going to be savage.
or he's trying to get to about lap 30 on him. Like, well, we'll call it lap 25, including any additional safety cars. But as long as Armin can keep these hards in a nice window, it's actually reduced the gap to Wigan.
Sorry, is this playing into the hards or the mediums?
At this early stage, it's kind of difficult to...
But at least it's early. If it was sort of another 5 laps, Wigan would probably be in a bit of trouble, really.
I know it's not exactly...
Hard users, sorry.
Yeah, I know it's far from ideal for you, Luke, being disqualified because you couldn't take couldn't take control of your car. Okay. But in this situation, what would you have done?
Being who? Sorry, I was just setting everything up.
If you were, say, Armin or Wicken, starting on different compounds, what sort of decision would you have made here? Would you have pitted or...
Oh, safety car's coming in.
Yeah, safety car's coming in now. Personally, I would be starting on hards, taking them for as long as I possibly can. I'm surprised we can start with them, especially when the safety car's coming in, but you will have the tyre advantage now for a couple of laps. But they'll start dropping off as well from the practice that I've done.
Yeah, I said they'd be dead by about lap 16 at best. And probably falling off of the cliff around about lap 13, give or take.
Yeah. In comparison, when I was doing quali, my softs were at 10% after just 2 laps. So Cammy being, Cammy was on softs, didn't it?
J-Doy looking at Armin into the beginning of the S's. That's brave. Does get the move done though. We've lost Ginger.
Oh, Ginger's out.
Again, S's.
Oh my god! There's another safety car. Wowzers. Oh, there's a bit of an end plate flying about there as well.
J-Doy is somehow... Oh, what's happened to Wicken?
He dropped it at the end of S's. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that was the end plate that you saw. So Wicken's out too.
Dylan is in pits.
So Wicken's still driving. He's got both his end plates.
I've got him as a DNF.
Sorry, Luckman. Snitsy.
Oh, Luckman's got both of his end plates, yeah.
Someone's lost an end plate, so I'm guessing it's one of these 4 that went into the pits. Ah, there we go, phasers. He's having a wing change.
Yeah. Did anyone just get it that Ross had left?
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got him as a friend. I'll invite him back in under the safety car. It says he's joined, so I can't invite him.
Let me see what I can do. That's because, have you got thingy turned on?
What? Crossplay.
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
Oh, okay.
It says as you go over his name, it says that he's already in the lobby.
Well, that means he's in the lobby then, unless his car's ghosted.
Or maybe he cannot take control of his car, like me and Saki at the beginning of the race.
Yeah. At least on the upside, everyone finishing is scoring at least 2 points. We're 8 laps in, so we're not even at a quarter race distance, and we're on 2 safety cars. There we go, Ross is back. And his car's just pitted. That's gonna irritate him.
I must say this is playing into Armin's favour on them hards though, because you can take them a little bit longer and maybe go for a hard soft.
Yeah, that's what I was, Ross's ghosted car is just put him on the softs. Ooh. he's joined, but he's not taking control of his car again.
Is he not?
No, it's still ghosted.
Unless you cannot, under the safety car, you might have the same glitch as I did in Saki.
Oh, right, yeah, that's right. He has just rejoined, so let's just tag him, see if he's left.
Or he's desynced something.
Oh, must be the bad omen for this. This is the first time I've done tier 2 in a while.
Yeah.
Very long while.
This is the first weekend as an admin. Bad omen for me.
No,
I'm
no,
dropping out.
you were an admin last weekend.
No? Not for the race, no.
No, it was just during the week he started.
Oh yeah, it was announced on like Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Here we go.
Straight up.
Let the safety car go because this stadium section is so tight and so slow.
Oh gosh, has he backed it up enough though?
I'd say
should
so.
Should be alright actually, yeah. He's gonna want to go as late as possible.
He's turned his DRS on already.
Yeah, I think everybody does that.
Surtax is all over Armin's gearbox. My god, he could not have gotten any closer.
Oh, Paranoid's getting a double toe here though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, top four have got a jump on face.
Yeah, on Kiani.
But that safety car helped him because he was at the back.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You're on about
two
Lars.
phases. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I refer to them as Lars and Kiani.
Yeah, okay.
Kiani is Luke's teammate, who ironically is just bumped into the back of somebody, into the back of Paranoid.
Positions.
We've got a yellow flag in sector 1. What was that?
Yeah, that's Schnitzy. Schnitzy. He's in the grass.
I'm actually gutted that I'm not racing on Sunday because I think if I could nail a setup, I could make so many moves into turn 1.
That would be very dangerous.
Yeah. We just had it. I think the pair of us just had this mental image of a Red Bull coming from like half a second back.
Oh, Dylan spun.
Kept his front wing intact though.
Yeah, he just done a donut.
Oh, they're a little bit warm then, Dylan.
Armin needs to do really well to stay within the DRS of JD.
Yeah.
And so far, he's doing it. He's still within.
And they're on equal ERS too.
Yeah. The tyre compound here will play a big role if he can stay in that DRS as well. Which will obviously come later.
Pretty much every... Oh, that's still in round again at turn 1.
He's trying to push it now.
Second penalty.
Ah, yeah, that's one thing I forgot. Aiden does like a penalty, doesn't
he? Yes. Paranoid just picked up one too.
It is his first race though. He did say he hasn't played the game since he got it, so...
Excuses.
Fair enough.
So he's probably running a default setup.
Armin has just dropped out of the DRS though.
Not by much, because the detection zone's in a couple of corners, like round this corner.
It will come down to the wings. Next
and DRS isn't going to be active for another... There we go. We've got to do an entire lap.
No.
It's a dual detection zone, so they won't get it until the end of the S's.
Yeah. And he's fallen for about 3 seconds from the stadium.
Alright. I think Dylan needs to just calm down or retire.
Yeah, he's almost...
He's constantly spinning and just absolutely cooking his tyres.
Yeah.
Or he's got damage to his rear wing. And that's why he's spinning.
Rear wing damage is an absolute killer on this game.
I've not had that yet, to be fair.
I had it in Baku. Oh, yeah.
Don't it be a safety car.
Oh, no, that's just a VSC. The safety car's not come out.
Safety
Yeah, it
car's
has.
come out. I don't believe what he done.
Dropped it on his way into the pits to retire.
Ross just picked up a free time. Well, either Ross or the Ghost.
No, that is Ross now.
Does J-Day pit? That's the question. 12 laps and mediums.
24 on the hards though.
He is pitting.
He's doing it.
He is the only man except for Aiden on the medium. Ross is going to want to put the hards on.
Aiden's not pitting.
So realistically, this safety car now plays into J-Doy's hands. He's going to be on the hards. Everyone else has got a pit.
Yep. But I don't think we're gonna. I don't think this is the last safety car, if I'm being honest.
I don't think J-Doy's got enough life in them hards for the rest of the race. And if he does, fair enough, but he's going to be dropping.
How I think it's going to pan out is a little bit like Max and Lewis at Coulter. He's going to have the hards and will have pitted earlier, but Armin will come through on the quicker tyre, which will, yeah, it'll burn out quicker, but it'll be enough to see him across the line. And trying to get those hards fired up and battle with people in the midfield at the same time.
Yeah, that's the problem J-Day will face now.
Yeah, because
right about now those hards are coming into play, whilst these are going to be pretty fresh.
Yeah, like as it stands, we've had what 13 laps of racing and 7 of them have been under a safety car. So it's, I'd say Armin and I'd say the top 4. Well, actually maybe even Scotty. If Scotty can keep it out of a barrier and keep Aiden at bay, because Aiden's on 5-lap old medium, so Aiden's going to need another stop at some point.
Whoa! What's going on? Oh, okay, that was weird. I just got put into the Alfa Romeo, and then just got taken out of it again.
Oh, so there is a chance I might get back into this race, yes?
I didn't touch anything. He literally put me in the driver's seat and then kicked me out again.
Get out of my car.
You can keep it, man. Well, but only for a couple more races.
I clearly can't.
Yeah, that's something that we've got to discuss. Luke, are you going to be joining us for the live driver draw? Now you can't roast us for it. Dylan's crashed.
He DNF'd at the,
yeah, he drove into the wall.
Oh, he's just left the session.
Yeah.
Everybody seems way too close to each other, though.
Yep.
Oh, especially this is one of my biggest pet hates on the whole game.
Like,
even when I've not been in a party with, say, Kieran or Steve or Ninja, we always leave each other enough room.
Like, I've raced with Luke in like social events and stuff where there's been a safety car, and I've always gone to him, look, I'm going to drop back now to warm my tyres. And then left 8 or 9 car lengths. Like, how close does Surtax need to be to the back of Armin? There is no need to be that close.
Oh.
Because that happens.
Ah, there you go. Aiden's just gone and done it.
And it's 2 Red Bulls as well.
Oh, Surtax, come on, man.
I'm going to stay on board with Armin when he goes. And he's going.
Armin's done absolutely nothing wrong there. He's just backed the field up completely to get a great launch, which he has done. I love the safety car restarts because you get to see who is actually running what sort of downforce based on how quick that gap drops.
2-0, I think, Sunday.
You may as well just take them off for Sunday.
I'll be watching along and I'll just be roasting you.
What, doing 300 miles an hour down the straight?
Yeah.
I might get a few warnings though. Colpy will get to grill me because of the amount of rear ends I'll be doing. Oh no.
Who's just Schnitzy once again in that same spot. Not
Yeah.
liking it. He's not enjoying that.
It's gone again.
Yeah, tyres are cooked.
He's on the hards, yeah, he's on the hards, so...
Cammy, 3 seconds.
Has he got rear end damage or is his tyres are just roasting so he needs to chill out a little bit?
I'm on board with him now and he's taking the scenic route through the S's.
It is easy to say though, once you span, it's so hard to get them under control because you're trying to catch up, trying to get back in control and trying to catch, not losing the time, but it just comes and bites you.
The thing is, I'd much rather lose 7-8 seconds by pulling away slowly and letting the tyres cool down than lose 30 seconds by spinning repeatedly.
Yeah, like I said, it's easy to say. You spin, you still see the cars ahead of you. You're trying to get back on throttle as soon as possible.
Like last Sunday at Coulter, I lost the rear and unfortunately Colin hit me and DNF'd as a result. And him hitting me punted me to the outside of the triple right-hander. I sat there and waited for everybody to pass me until there was an empty bit of the track, which gave my tyres time to cool down, and then still pulled onto the grass in order to turn around properly. So anybody coming through that sector was not put off by a ghostly car in the middle of the track.
Position changes. Aiden 14, Luckman 10. But like I said at the beginning of the race, penalties here will play a big part. Aiden's got 14 seconds.
Yeah, Aiden will serve 5 in the pits when he eventually pits.
Yeah, so that puts him net 9 seconds.
How many penalties is he on?
14, he said, I believe. Yeah.
Who? Aiden, 14 seconds. -5 for the pit. He has already stopped though. Aiden has already stopped.
Yeah, he's on 9-lap-old mediums, so
yeah,
he's got to have to pit again before. Oh, that's 4 wide.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How they didn't come together, I don't know. Oh, mate.
It's a little bit of wheel banging, that's fine.
Oh,
Ferrari span.
Ross has caught the back of Bab.
I think Scott also got caught up in that because Scott has plummeted from P6 down to P11.
Oh, dear.
4 wide into turn 1 was only going to be one outcome, but it was nice to see that J-Doy had a little bit of faith in his brake pedal.
Other than
at the braking zone, you just saw him.
Penalty.
Yeah, in the braking zone, you just saw J-Doy pull ahead. It's like he didn't brake as early as everyone else. So he did learn a thing or two from me being my teammate for a season.
Other than, of course, the DNFs, it's just been a bit of a sloppy race. I'm afraid to say.
I'd agree.
So don't be negative, but
it's not been one to write home about.
No.
Surtax is doing a good job of staying within his DRS though.
Yeah, Surtax actually does have some pace. Like, he grabbed pole at France, and I think he won there too. I think he ended J-Doy's 2 on a bounce run.
Do not quote me, but he's had a really good race at Monza as well, if I remember. I think that was one of his first races.
I think Surtax has got better as the race has gone on, because when he first started he was getting into a lot of silly issues.
He's grown into the league.
Yes, 100%.
Nearly dropped at the entry of the S's though.
Yeah, he's very much grown into the league. He's gotten used to the guys he's racing with now, and he's finding his feet well and truly. A bit like Bab. I feel sorry for Bab a little bit, because since he's joined, he's had wheel problems, then he did a brake pedal mod and had a brake pedal problem, and now he's changed to a new wheel and got new pedals to get used to. it seems like it's very much plug and play when you've got a wheel. It's very much not that, because you've got to get used to the feel of the new pedals and how they react under your feet.
Vertex dropped it at the beginning of the gases and he's lost CDR, but you can tell he's running lower downforce, so he's catching up to Armin.
J Doy is past Luckman. Oh, Luckman drives into the side of it.
The thing is, into turn one, it's very easy to do, because even if you take the wider line, you've got to cut back across to get turn two right. So it's just one of those corners. Again, I think this is another Herman Tilt track, and it's just horribly designed. It's like he looked at all the best parts of other tracks, like he looked at
Japan.
yeah, he looked at Japan and went, "Oh, the S's are great." Then he implemented
Monza.
oh, Lockman's out.
Cammy's just
Oh
dropped
my
it.
God,
Yes, as
Cameron!
well,
Yep, that's
unfortunately.
just another safety car.
Which actually will benefit Cammy because he'll be able to pit.
It might. I wonder if Armin's pull the trigger
And the
now.
thing is, Cammy has been on those hards, so he can now actually put a set of mediums on and go to the end. 3 laps under the safety
pull
car.
The trigger, Surfax as well. Everybody, all the hard runners are going to the pits.
Yep, I don't blame him. 16 laps on the mediums, 3 under the safety car.
Give J Doy the lead,
Yeah.
which isn't really what he wants, to be fair, right now.
How long was he on this?
7 laps.
hold? Yeah.
That's on how much racing we've had since the last safety car. I'd say we've spent almost as long under the safety car as what we have under green flag conditions.
And almost as long as it took to restart the level.
I'm pretty sure you can have 5 safety cars maximum, so...
Is that it?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. I think it's 5 safety cars and 2 VSCs in total. In a
So
50%.
we're on our 3rd safety car.
Yep.
So
We've
any
had
more?
one VSC as well
Half.
before it went to safety car, so...
Yeah.
I hate that when it says, like, when you get Mark over the radio, it's like, oh, VSC, there's no need for a full safety car. Then the next thing, it's a full safety car.
Oh.
At this rate, if Scott can keep it on the track, he's just got to pick up a top 10 just by...
I was literally just thinking, just counting it up.
Oh, Ross, he's in P2, he's up 13 places.
Honestly,
He's on the
I'd
horse.
say,
Back into the
honestly,
end.
at this rate, driver of the day is going to Bert Mylander.
Who?
Safety car.
The safety car driver.
You can tell I'm new to this.
Of which, we've actually got a Williams and an Alpine in P1 and 2. And their teammates have had contrasting races, like Ginger's out and Cammy's down in P10. So, coming out swinging, Scotty's down in P12 for Red Bull. Aidan Gray, I
Every
think,
team in there except Aston Martin.
yeah,
Joy.
are both Aston's out.
Yeah, well, one didn't show, and then, yeah, Wickham was the other one.
Yeah, Red Dog last minute
it.
said that he couldn't make it.
I wonder if I could have tried taking the AI's car.
Well, it gave it to me.
No, my car didn't give it to you, bro.
The thing is,
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
because we've been under safety car for that long, there's not really been any
Right,
gaps that have
safety car.
formed, even with people pitting. Like, we've only got 6.9 between the leader and Scotty down in P12.
Yeah.
So, there's not... Oh, Saki's just left. Saki being disqualified
He
on
was
lap
disqualified
1.
with me. Yeah. He couldn't choose a car either.
Yeah, so, well done. Yeah, see,
Safety car
safety
in as
car
well.
in, because everybody's still that bunched up. But
I
Armin...
ran out of fuel. That's why it's in.
Yeah.
It's been out so much.
Do you reckon that they run on the same slicks as the F1 the cars do? Think they need a pit stop?
I'll tell you what, it's
Ross
interesting
just
because
touched the
there's
back of Jado.
bloody hell,
like
Red Bull 1 and 2 in
Tier 1.
yeah.
Sweet.
Going.
So Matt
that's
and
mine.
who's in the other Red Bull?
LF Racing.
Sweet.
And this might
I'm
be
saying that as a Red
LF
Bull
Racing.
driver because I'm missing this week. So
We've got 11 in that one as well, and of course both Aston Martins are out in that one.
how many
So,
laps have they got left?
they're on lap 35 now.
Any penalties for the Red Bull guys?
Yes,
Arm
you've
and
got
Ryan up the move.
LF Racing.
Yeah. Sweet. And yeah, I'm just on board. Arming round the outside.
Beautiful. That's the medium tyres. That's the medium
Yeah.
tyres.
Oh! Ross, what are you doing?
He lost his back end.
No, I'm on about he just come to pretty much a full stop on the track.
Oh, right, yeah. So I don't know.
Well,
I
that's
think
one
he had
way to not
contact
cook your
back.
tyres, remember. You just said this.
He heard him on the stream.
Aiden just seeing it route.
Ooh, Scotty's trying to look for a move on Bab there.
Scott is actually up into the top 10.
Yep.
And there's a lot of penalties ahead of him as well. So
Yeah.
Again, if he can keep it on track, he's going to have a cracker.
Armin setting his fastest lap, then Paranoid beating him immediately. So yeah, as long as he can keep within X amount of time to the cars ahead, because they're all on pretty much the same tyre too.
Yeah.
So it's now just down to his actual ability. Aiden's just retired in the pits, so we're down to 10. Well, down to 11, sorry.
Yeah. Armour's eyeing up a move on Jado. And rightly so with the mediums, but it's going to be interesting to see as they
Where?
start dropping off and how far Jado can take his hards.
Jado, I think Jado can take those to the end. Yeah, Aiden had rear wing damage, that's why he was everywhere. This is brave by Armin.
He has to be.
He
He can't
backed out
stay
of it
behind
though.
too long with the mediums.
Yeah, he's got this done into turn 1 and then he'll drive off into turn 3. Because I think there's DRS now.
Jado's trying to break it up.
Yeah, but you can only move from one side to the other.
Jado is running some mega low wings. Oh wow, DRS.
They have drained their ERSs though,
Yeah.
quite significantly.
Yeah,
before
Paranoid's
the-
chilling behind this. He has got a penalty
Yeah.
though.
Only 3 seconds.
Look at your
Johnny's
teammate
That
having
twice,
another solid
he'd
performance.
Drop down to 7th at this rate.
Yeah, he is, yeah. He has to, he's got to carry for both now.
Yeah, Kiani is actually up there for one of my most improved of the season, if I'm being honest, when we start to come round to the end of season
Definitely.
votes. Because he joined and then had he had a rough start, and now he's just kicked on a little bit.
I'll have a look at it.
And he started to become a
See,
consistent top 5 runner. It's
I
great to
follow
see.
Tier 2, always keep an eye on the streams. I'd also put Surtax up there as well, purely from start to where he is now.
Yeah,
He's grown as a driver.
right.
He's a little bit more
Armin,
cautious now, not chucking it up everywhere.
yeah, fully agreed. It's nice to see the growth in drivers. Like, look, this isn't to badmouth you. The difference in your driving from when you joined compared to how you are now, it's like 2 different people.
Oh, Armin's made the move there. That's that done.
Yeah, and he's clear.
So he has drained his ERS, he's on 10%.
Yeah, but he also
And
has
he's gonna
DRS
have
again.
DRS as well.
Yeah, that dual detection zone is a killer for the car out in the front of a DRS zone, because now Paranoid.
Oh, Paranoid's closing on the back here. Is he going to make a lunge? He is.
Oh.
Oh, he
the-
goes in well deep.
Yeah.
Oh, keep it
Oh, a
clean.
little bit of love tap. Keeps you on track though, but Paranoid is going to have the advantage now. Jade. Oh, no!
Jado.
Surtax caught the back of him.
But has kept his front wing intact.
Oh,
Armin's in a beautiful position now to take this win.
Yep.
J-Doy
That'll be
is
our
going to be
new tyres.
fuming.
I think if Armin keeps this pace up, he will win the championship. If he can win in... If he can keep J-Doy at least 26 points behind at the end of Silverstone, it's his. And I think at the moment it will stand at 38 point around 30 points, 35 points gap between them.
I'm gonna make the lunge.
Yeah, I'm looking at Lars on Kiani.
Kiani's on 78% of the RS. If he
Yeah.
plays it well, he can get the movement on Surfax.
I think what he's doing is just harvesting it for a late assault on the top on the podium. Because he's on the back, he's sat. Oh, he's got
So
that.
it's
He's
gone
got
off.
that done. If Surtax makes an error in the next corner, he's got to be right on his gearbox. This is actually
He
great
has to
stuff.
overtake him, and he has to make 3 seconds on him to get the podium.
Yeah, as it stands,
Which I think he
Surtax
can.
is looking at a P2. Oh, just completely...
As Lars has come out of nowhere through the S's.
Oh, hello, yep. He's going to do a switchback here, on the outside. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, too wide for here. He's switched back him again.
You can tell these guys are used to racing each other.
Schnitzy just
Oh!
pulled in as well. Schnitzy joined the battle.
Not the Cammy's joined it too.
Armin,
crazy.
slow down. Join in.
Teddy Henke's just left, so that's due to his retirement.
Is anyone brave enough to make the lunge there?
Nope.
No.
It's nice to see that people, even though they're within a couple of attempts, they're not just sticking their nose straight up the inside.
I think Kiani and Lars are in party together there, so that gives them that benefit of, on making a move.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like if they're obviously mates because they share the same like clan name in their PSNs, but how good
does
of
help
friends
a lot, though.
are they?
we'll find out on
Racing
that
wheel to wheel
45.
will ruin friendships. It's like playing FIFA. It will easily ruin a friendship.
No, that ruins controllers and
Kiani's
TVs, not
hit that
friendships.
corner again.
I think Lars is running less downforce than Kiani because he's catching him through the S's, but through the tight, twisty sections.
Thing to note though, Lars has got 6 seconds, while Kiani's got 3.
Yep. And Lars,
Even if he does
Kiani's
make that
actually
move.
spent his ERS staying ahead.
But this has helped out Surtax.
Oh, yeah.
He's managed to just pull away now.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's within P2. Is he within P2? Yeah, 1.3
Again,
seconds.
Kiani's got to be running a really low downforce because Lars should have caught and passed him as he's got no ERS. So he'll be down on horsepower.
Yeah. It's below the 20% threshold, isn't it?
10%.
I thought it was 20% that was the threshold that actually starts to affect your power output.
No, it's actually 10%. You still keep your power. As soon as you go under 10, that's it, game over.
The only time I really dip below 10% is the final, like, 5 laps of the race.
If it's raining, I'm normally always low because I'm just on it all the time.
I did below by lap 1.
The thing is,
I tried to get a great start into turn 1, wherever that is.
here we go. Is he close enough this time? That's done round the outside. Great move. But now he's got to withstand the challenge of Kiani.
He's going to have the advantage of DRS now, though.
Yeah, Kiani's got DRS on Lars.
Kiani has got 2 laps fresher tyres though.
I like how we're just completely ignoring the rest of the other 7 guys in this race.
It's not
Nipsey on the
it's not
outside
made
there.
that
He's
Yep.
going to pass. Yep, there we go.
Up the inside, you mean? Blue's just said, hey guys, hey Blue. So that's
Yeah.
tier 1 done.
3 of us here now.
Yeah.
We invite the Dan as well.
Get Steve in while we're at it.
Yeah, why not?
Have a full punditry team.
It's either this or start preparing my house for a Halloween party. So yeah, I chose
Yeah, that one's down to your missus to do, mate.
that. Yeah, I told her
Oh,
that.
Keanu decides to make his own track up.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's dropped out of DRS, has he?
Yeah.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
And Schnitzy's now looking at his gearbox and thinking that looks like
He's
a
pretty
brake.
much on the same percentage of ERS.
On board with Andy.
But he's also on 21 lap old medium hards, so where everybody's
Yep.
still relatively bunched up, he could theoretically pit and still come out in a respectable position and have enough in the tank to pick up a few more places.
Jado is picking up on Cammy.
Williams on Williams.
Oh, he's
Riley
letting him
probably
through.
not want to see
Letting
this.
him through, yeah.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
letting him through.
Teammates is letting through, yeah. Great teamwork.
Yeah, which is something I picked up on in Coulter last week, you and Kiani.
Yeah.
I'm not
Tried
sure if
my
that was premeditated or what, but
No,
Oh,
it
J-Joy,
was.
careful.
It wasn't, but I saw Armin behind him, and Kiani had 3 seconds. I tried to give him as much DRS to get some thirds and
yeah, this is a
switch
great
through,
little
tried to
scrap.
win away.
Like, this is possibly the best racing we've seen during this race. It's nobody's really trying to put a move in, but they're all just
Lars
trying to.
is picking up on Surtax though. He's within his DRS now. He's caught up to him.
Oh, so Lars actually looking at a potential podium.
Two
He can get ahead
Surtax.
with penalties, but he's got 6 seconds, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got 5 laps. I don't.
And
see
older
him.
tyres.
But he is making the move,
That's a rocket ship, that.
and the move done.
203 into the braking, 204 into the braking zone.
329.
For the Imperial users out there. Or is it metric?
Yeah. Either way,
Yeah. We cover all bases here. We're all in,
100%.
we're diverse.
Surtax seems to be struggling with exits out of corners though. I've seen him lose his rear end a couple of times already.
Again, I would put that down to, I think he's on manual. Yeah, he is. He just short shifted. And the new pedals and new wheels. New wheel, sorry. So as he picks up a
And he's
penalty
got a
himself.
penalty.
Oh, Ross has
Right.
gone.
That's going to give Lars
That's a
That's a
safety
safety
car.
car.
he needs. Oh wow.
Oh.
Does Armin pit? Does Armin pit? That's the question.
I wouldn't pit.
No, he
I'd
doesn't.
be
No, he
stupid
doesn't.
to.
No, he doesn't. No. Oh.
Yeah.
he
Oh,
does. How?
Paranoid's pipped him into the pit lane.
Armin did cut across the curb to pit, going to the pit though. I'm not sure if he's tried to bait Paranoid and then didn't work out quite well.
Gone in.
Dan said 3 on comms. Wow.
It's quite funny actually because it's been more of a discussion between us than like constantly watching the drivers. If that makes sense.
We've kept an eye on the
Is that
action
right?
and
Yeah.
done what we need to do, but we've also just been having like a friendly discussion at the same time.
Yeah,
Is that a good
definitely.
thing or a bad thing?
Yeah,
I think it's a good thing because
Yeah, I was
more
just about to
open
say, I've
discussion
actually-
than anything.
yeah, I've actually enjoyed this comms. It's been quite fun.
would
It's
like
actually
to
killed the
point
safety
out-
cars, having people I enjoy talking to.
Oh,
Bab and Jado haven't pitted, and
no.
that gives Bab 15 positions into P2 with
Yeah,
no penalties.
Danish just said Jado's just made a big mistake because the safety car will come in quick with 10
Yep.
people left. Like Scott, as I said, all Scott's got to do is keep it on track, and he's got a top 10. 4 laps left, safety car coming in, within the next lap or two.
Really tight.
Everybody, like 5 drivers ahead of him, have got penalties. Scott could actually jump up to about P5 at this point.
Well, it's like I just said, Bab is 15 positions up. If he can somehow defend himself...
12 lap mediums or...
Against fresh softs.
Oh yeah, 100%. I expect the safety car in the next lap and all.
3 lap sprint to the edge.
Everyone on them fresh softs is going to be battling themselves as well. Keep that in mind.
Yes, that is very true. Which is why it...
There's what? 6... Well, yeah, 8 people on fresh softs.
Who do you think is going to take the fastest lap now then? Because it's anyone's game. I'm going Armin.
I feel like it's whoever's going to get ahead out and get out of those soft battles.
Yeah, that's why I'm picking Armin, because we know how quick he is over 1 lap. And we also know how good he is going wheel to wheel and not really losing any time.
I wish I would be in this battle.
You are going to want to leave this safety car.
Dan just tagged everybody saying 4 laps to go under a safety car. With the tier 2 stream. So this is going to be an interesting one, and I think for his comms debut, Luke hasn't actually done all too bad.
Can you do too bad?
Yes, you
in
could
a race like this.
Honestly, if I was here by myself, it would have been terrible.
In fairness, this is probably a good one to start on.
Yeah.
It's been slow. My first one, I had tier 1 at Canada. No safety cars. And butchering names. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm terrible with names in the beginning. So, like, Ceratax, for the first, 3 weeks of him being in the lead, I called him Ceratax. I don't know why.
When I started, I was calling you Syrian.
Yeah. Osso's just joined, and he went Evink. So I'm not sure if he's channeling his inner Emery.
Safety car in this lap really late.
Yeah.
Jado is going to want to do this as hella late as possible.
I think he'd already started to go because he had over a second.
Surfax. No, sorry, not Surfax. Bab is right.
Yeah. Right, we're up to 16 viewers.
And they're going. They've gone.
Everybody's bunched up there.
Go. Oh, mate, this is going to be nuts into turn 1.
Oh.
Oi, easy.
I had to stop myself.
Oh my god.
3 wide into turn 1. Oh.
Last 5-second penalty for ignoring the yellow
Yeah,
flag.
he got the jump on somebody into before the
Oh,
line.
hello, Armin's looking down the inside here. He wants to get a wiggle on. Jade was nearly a second ahead. Oh, 3 wide into here.
I'm going to stay on board with Scotty for a second because he might capitalize.
I actually think Scotty's just got to benefit by all of these scrapping.
Armin and Paranoid have been too wide for most of this.
That is a great move by Scott round the outside there. Oh, give him his credit. I saw it in the background.
He needs to be calm. He needs to be calm here. The penalties ahead, it will push him right up.
Yeah. I think if he... There we go. That's Cammy with another penalty.
I tell you, face Armin.
We're going to get a DRS on our last lap, aren't we?
Yes, but everybody's got to be bunched up for DRS.
And Jado somehow is pulled away from the DRS of Bab.
Yes. So Bab and Jado, I'd say, are the only two that are guaranteed to finish where they are. As Lars has made a move on Bab.
Oh, Bab's not giving it up,
trying to move
Bab's not giving it up, though.
Oh my god. Oh, don't get on the brakes on the curb there.
I'll tell you what, Armin and Paranoid have just been going at it since that safety car restart.
Yeah, this is what I said.
Brilliant.
The pair of them...
And he's going again.
Yeah, this is what I said. The pair of... Armin is great at going wheel to wheel without really costing himself too much time, because look at everybody ahead of him. Well, around him. They're all scrapping for the same bit of track.
Bab's going to be under pressure from Armin.
As it stands, he's
now.
looking at P.
He's looking at a podium. If somehow
He's
he
looking at
can keep
P2,
it.
yeah. J-Dot is... Oh!
He's all...
Whoa! Ferrari's gone.
Which... Oh, is that Surtax?
Surtax,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That
oh
does
and the
help
Red Bull's
Bab
gone
to stay in-
slotty.
J-Dot is ERS. J-Dot is on 16% ERS, Dan.
Last is on
Schnitzy
13.
picking up a penalty.
Oh God, that's all.
Everybody's
going
everybody's drained their ERS. Cammy's on 30%. That's that's the most I've seen. Surtax on 43, but
Oh, Scott got involved in the Surtax collision.
Yeah, I did say he'd spun.
Lars has just made a move on J-Doy.
But he's also got to pull out like 6 seconds in one lap.
Can be done. J-Doy's on 23 lap on hards. Second up.
So Lars is going to drop down to where Scotty is. If Scotty can pull this in, Lars is going to drop all the way down to P9, which is just insane when you think about it. But yeah, Scott is... Actually, Scott's still
Lars
within
is on
contention of
11
picking up a
second
few
penalties.
positions.
I've been noticed.
Right, Lars is going to take the... Mechanical saying he's in a party with Scott and Faz is hitting. Which one? Kiani or Lars?
We'll worry about that after.
Yeah. But yeah, Lars is going to take the win on track.
There we go. Look, Bab's going to pick up P2 here.
Yeah.
From pretty much the back of the grid.
Wow.
And that's another penalty for Lars.
That's just a non-serve one.
Wow.
As he does take the fastest lap.
And J-Doy took the win.
Oh, I've just got an
Oh, Scott's just binned it. Coming across the line.
I've just got invited to the comms chat. Might join in and hope you guys out.
They finished P8, so just tax now.
We started with
Bab.
18, we've finished with 10.
Bab with 15 places up. No
So,
penalties.
No, what's he doing? He's going to finish with points. Don't do this. Finish the race.
It's like 6 points too.
Oh,
10 seconds.
okay.
Oh, wow.
Why is he pitting?
I'm not going to say. He's got no
Yeah,
wings.
he's got the best of them.
Alright, so that was an entertaining end.
That, considering the whole race, to be fair, wasn't great. That
Driver
last
of the day, Babby.
mental.
Yeah. So driver of the day. If you two don't
I'd have to
mind,
agree with the game.
It's all yours.
It's all
I was
yours.
gonna say I'm away for the entire weekend. So if you want to let Steve know who your driver of the day is, I will agree with it. Just discuss it amongst yourselves after the stream's ended. Because as soon as this is done, I'm gone myself because I'm yet to eat today and wanted to go get food. Alright, so we'll skip. We'll let the podium sitters have a little bit of a podium. So J-Doy now actually closes that gap to Armin going into the next week. Not by much, because Armin still finished on the podium. Lars will pick up the fastest lap point. But yeah, Bab up from P17, avoided all the chaos.
And he had no penalties as well.
Yeah, 55 minutes of the race though, for a race that should have only taken about 40. So just to confirm, J-Doy took the win, followed by Bab and Armin on the podium, then Schnitzy, Kiardi, Lars, Paradise, Scotty, Cammy, and Surtax rounding up the final top 10 finishers, which is all we had. Ross, Aiden, Lockman, Dylan, Wicken, Ginge, Teddy, Henke, all DNF'd, Colby and Saki obviously who got disqualified before the start of
Sound.
the race and didn't manage to start. But yeah, from us, that is it for this week, and Tier 3 will be on at 6 o'clock on Sunday, so tune in for that. But other than that, we'll be back same time, same place next week.